What's up, Hoopers? Trying to learn that because it's fun. Yeah, it's pretty easy. Also, once you know all the skills to get it in, get it in. Starts off with a chest roll. And if you don't know how to do a chest roll, I want to send you to ISOPUPPY's channel. I'll link you down there so that you can. She has like this technique where you flick it like this opposed to spin it, and oof, let me tell you, flick works better. So yeah, once you get that down, come back here. And I don't know, once I saw ISOPUPPY's tutorial for it, I learned it like within the day. It was crazy. And then the next part will be learning how to flick at the end of your chest roll. Like that. And with a lot in this trick, I feel like I'm just using my hand, but in reality, I use my arm, kind of like, woof, fan myself, you know? So, like that, just to kind of like get it up. And you know, you'll learn how to exactly move your arm so that it goes perfectly up, if it goes to the side, if you want it to go to the side, all of that stuff. I tend to flick it to the side no matter what, because I don't know, I like being, my flow is a lot of ragdoll stuff. So yeah, once you get the flick down, like that, and I mean, it's totally okay if it's not perfect. That one that I just did that looked really good was in reality just like a thumb bump. So you'll learn, you know, like what to expect as you do this trick. And then the next part, even though I don't always use the rolly method for a chest roll, I do here. So you're spinning towards your face with an open palm up, and you're gonna toss. And you want that toss to kind of just like stay right above your hand. And then you catch it with an open palm. That's where the open palm is really important, unlike the flick always. So it's gonna be like right here, and you're just kind of gonna roll it across your body. Let me show you that up close, like that. Okay. And for me, sometimes it's hard to just like have it and do a nice, not wonky toss that isn't going to hit you in the face. So I like to isolate and then just kind of like pick it up with my hand and toss and roll it across my body. So yeah, really the hardest part is, for me at least, learning the specificness of tossing and flicking the hoop after a chest roll, and then combining it is pretty scary, you know, just like any combo, learning parts and then all of a sudden being like, oh, there it is, I got it. So yeah, just have patience with yourself. You're gonna get hit in the face, probably. I did. I got, you know, choked out by my hoop a couple times, got a rivet in my eye, all of that good stuff. So just, yeah, have patience with the combination of it and with learning every part of it. And as you go through the learning process of this trick, you will find that there are, wow, the sun is like right on me. You will find that there's a lot of different combinations, or not combinations, I guess variations on how to do this. One that I do a lot is, I don't know, I call it like a hoop volley, because it's a lot like volleyball, where, I don't know, in gym class you're like, bump, and then with a hoop you're like, oh, it's like a chest bump with your hoop, just so you can see it clearly up, like that. So you kind of catch it right here and cradle it along your neck and in your elbow areas, your vagina instead of your weenus. Yeah, and then just kind of hit it back up with the force. And then another one, you know, is just to do a straight toss like normal, and kind of aim it to the side and up. That was out of frame. Then you can also, like the ISOPUPPY technique. There's my neighbor, Duffy. You can start off with a flick pause. So like, you know, if you learned the ISOPUPPY way, hold it in between your thumb and your forefinger, and toss up. And I don't know if you're catching it. Oh, catch. But seeing how I tend to, my hoop ran away. How I tend to bump it up at the end. I use a lot of my arm, just because when you're doing this in the midst of a flow thing, it doesn't always happen to be a perfect chest roll, and that is 100% okay, at least with me. If you're a perfectionist, definitely try and, you know, stay true to yourself. But yeah, for me, a lot of times it ends up having to be like a weird combination of all of those different things, like, oh, I'm flicking it, and then like bumping it with my bicep. So yeah, yeah, I hope you enjoy this trick. I had difficulty finding a tutorial for it, and you know, I saw it in a bunch of videos like Brecken's and ISOPUPPY's, and I wanted to learn it. So hopefully I helped you guys out. Enjoy.